So hello folks, welcome to the part 6 of an exclusive series by Spogo News, pre-season team analysis. So today we'll be talking about Punjab Kings who haven't got any better position after except than sixth since 2018, and they are desperately wanting to qualify for the playoffs since 2014. So myself Raghav along with Devansh and Chitransh, who is joining us in another video. So it will be a very interesting and a crucial team because they haven't, as I earlier mentioned, that they are not doing much better. They are doing uh, significantly better in the tournament, and they have been struggling since years, I would say. So as we recently saw that they have changed their jersey, so they must be expecting some fortune. So and let's begin with the squad as we did in our previous videos. Let's begin with their new picks. Let's begin with their retained players. So over to you. I would give it to Chitrans to start the video.
So thank you guys for having me again. It's glad to share the space with both of you and discuss an IPL team's pre-squad analysis. So going ahead, we have Punjab Kings today as Raghav introduced. So first of all, I'll let you know the full squad that Punjab Kings have for this season. There's Shikhar Dhawan, their captain. Johnny Bairstow comes back. Rapsimran Singh, Riley Russo, Jitesh Sharma, Harpreet Singh Bhatia, Sam Curran, Liam Livingston, Rishi Dhawan, Shashank Singh, Sikandar Raza, Atharva Taide, Shivam Singh, Chris Stokes, Arshdeep Singh, Nathan Ellis, Vidwat Kavarappa, Kagiso Rabada, Rahul Chahar, Harpreet Barar, and Harshal Patel. So coming to the new signings that they have done this season in this particular auction, the first big ticket signing that they have done is Harshal Patel. They have bought Harshal Patel for 11.75 CR. That's a very big amount considering he was released by the RCB. There's Chris Wokes, Ashutosh Sharma, Vishwanath Pratap Singh, Shashank Singh, Tanay Tyagarajan, Prince Chaudhary, Riley Russo. But this is not the surprise. The price for which he is being bought is 8 CR. So I want to ask both of you guys, what do you think of the new signings that they have done?
So first of all, as you said that they bought Harshal Patel for 11 CR. So as we know that Herschel can bowl in the power play as well as in the death overs, and he has done a very good work, a decent work for RCB in the power play, as he was the purple cap holder also when he was in RCB. So Harshal Patel definitely was a crucial bowler because the only bowler which that comes to your mind in this squad is Chris Wokes, and in some way it's Sam Curran because he was after they bought him for 18.5 crore if I'm not wrong, and now they have retained him. So he has to play a main role for them for Punjab. But he was in need of a support last year also from the bowlers. So this time Harshal Patel definitely can provide him that, and along with Chris Wokes, who is also a very we all know that how good he can bowl, as well as he has some batting skills. But Chris Wokes, he can he's not economical, I would say, but still he can bowl very well in the T20s.
See, I also think Harshal Patel is a good pick, but the only thing is, will he be useful in those conditions because Punjab are going to play at a new stadium, so we still do not know what conditions would be in offer. But I think they should have gone for some Indian batters, some solid Indian batters, because if you look at this side, except for Dhawan and to an extent Jitesh Sharma, they do not have well-established Indian batters. So I feel they could have gone for some of the batters in the auction as well. But apart from that, Harshal Patel is a good pick. Chris Wokes again can be a replacement for Sam Curran. And Riley Russo, I was personally surprised giving him that much amount. I was not quite sure because I don't think they would even play him in the 11 as well. So I'm not too sure. And then they have gone for domestic Indian talent. So yeah, I think it was all overall, decent auction, but I think they should have targeted some Indian solid Indian batters, I guess.
But I would
Fair enough.
I would
Fair
first of all
evaluation.
disagree on that because apart from Jitesh Sharma, there are Prabh Singh and Atharv Taide also who performed for them, who decently performed for them. So obviously they must have taken some other batters, some big names, but still they have shown their faith in them. So I don't think so that there is a much of a problem for them when it comes to batters because they have four batters who performed for them last year also.
Okay, so the thinking behind them not picking Indian batters can be that they want to make their batting core around the overseas players that they have. But we'll actually delve deeper into it afterwards. Raghav, you touched upon one point of Sam Curran. He was bought for 18.5 crores last year, and he has surprisingly been retained. So, do you guys think that Punjab Kings could have released him and then maybe buy him for a reasonably lower price? Because you cannot expect everyone to go for this kind of amount, provided that they haven't performed to the expectations last year. So, could they have released him and then bought him again for a much lesser price?
Yeah,
See, I
the
mean,
point.
absolutely. Yeah, I think absolutely because even when the retention list of Punjab came out, I was particularly surprised by that retention because they could have easily got Sam Curran in the auction in half the price, I think, what he got the previous time. So I think in that way they could have, reserved more amount in their auction wallet and could have bought some more big names as well. So I think not releasing Sam Curran was, I think, a mistake. But then we know Sam Curran's ability. I mean, he is a good player. So, well, if he come good, then nothing matters. But I think they should have released him, and they might have got him in half of the price this auction.
That definitely could have been an option, but obviously their analytical staff must have thought of that. But what do I think that when I was searching for this video, when I was searching the players, when I was researching on the squad, so I found out that Sam Curran didn't, as you said, that Sam Curran didn't perform to the expectations, but he was taking wickets in every match or in a gap of one or two match. But and he has also scored runs for Punjab. So there could be a thinking that we should show a trust in him, and we should make him feel that you are a leading player of our team, and you have we have shown faith in you. So it's just a matter of motivation, I would say, because they could have done, obviously they could have done that, but they have shown complete faith in Sam Curran, and they trust that and we have also seen him nowadays that he was taking some wickets for England as well against West Indies. Although they lost the series, but still he was taking wickets,
West
and
Indies.
yeah, he scored some runs also. So I think that they don't they didn't have done anything wrong or any mistake, but yeah, they have shown their complete faith in it.
Yeah, it depends upon the support staff as well. But perhaps you could make this particular decision out of the fact that he was the captain, stand-in captain rather, when Shikhar Dhawan was injured. So if you back someone as a captain, you back for that particular player. So I think Sam Curran, it will be interesting to see whether Sam Curran justifies that price tag again in this season as well. Now we are coming to the captain of Punjab Kings, that's Shikhar Dhawan, a 38-year-old Indian opener who is not in the fray of an Indian comeback. At least it doesn't seem like, who has not played a competitive match for the last 1 year. His last competitive match was the last league game of the IPL 2023. How do you make someone actually believe that he is a captain of an IPL franchisee? And then how do you put your responsibility of the batting lineup, given that there are no Indian backups as far as the opening pair is concerned?
As we have seen last year as well, that he was the leading scorer for Punjab. He stood at one end, and he tried to stretch the score as long as as long as it was possible for him. And we have seen in some innings that Prabh Simran scoring a century and Atharv Taide coming in the middle phase of the tournament, and he was also scoring some runs for Punjab. So I thought that they took some time in choosing the best 11, and eventually they got it. And now I think that they will come up with the same 11, or they will come up with a proper 11 they found eventually last year or in the later phase of the season. So I think that Shikhar Dhawan only performing last year could be overcome if they'll choose their 11 efficiently and effectively, because as I said that they found their ideal 11 late in the later half of the field. So I think that Atharv Taide and Prabh Simran Singh, and there's also Jitesh Sharma and Harpreet Singh Bhatia. We haven't seen him a lot, or we haven't seen him as a big name, but I think that it could change this year.
Same in,
Raghav,
of
just
course, when
one
you
thing.
talk.
Sorry to cut you off here. Sorry to cut you off. Sorry, Devansh, I'll let you continue. But you have a tendency to reveal your playing 11 before it is to be revealed. So I think that you should keep it to yourself till the time comes and have patience. Yes, Devansh.
See, I mean, when you talk about Shikhar Dhawan in particular, we all know the experience that he carries. I mean, although he plays from IPL to IPL, but we know what kind of a player he is. If you remember his innings against SRH last year, um, it's quite it's a it's a very underrated innings actually. But the way he played, I mean, that shows the quality of the player. And even if you look at even MS Dhoni plays IPL to IPL, so I don't think it will be a big problem for a big player like Dhawan. Although, as you said, it doesn't seem like he can make a India comeback, but you never know. An exceptional IPL season can change a lot of things, and we know the ability and what Shikhar Dhawan has got in him. Uh, I'll of course back Shikhar Dhawan because I feel he's just an exceptional batter and also a very good captain as well. So it would be interesting to see how he goes about his things after a year. But I still feel he will be pretty good.
Yeah, fair enough. I think Shikhar Dhawan has a tendency to perform in big match tournaments and big occasions, as he does every time. We'll hope, and for that matter, Punjab Kings will also hope that he comes good in this IPL season for the nth time. Having said that, let's move to the overseas bracket of Punjab Kings. There is cutthroat competition as far as the overseas slots for this team is concerned. You have a Johnny Bairstow, you have a Liam Livingston, there's Sam Curran, there's Sikandar Raza, there's Kagiso Rabada, Nathan Ellis, and now they've got two more players, Chris Wokes and Riley Russo. So as far as their middle order batting is concerned, as we have already discussed that there are no Indian batters who could take control in that middle order. So how do you look at that middle order, and which are those batsmen that you are looking forward to see perform in this particular IPL? Only the overseas batters.
Definitely not in a favor to bring Riley Russo initially in the tournament because of his performance concerns. He got to play SA20 as well, and if I'm not wrong, he played IL T20, I guess. So I don't think so that
He played PSL. He
PSR,
just
sorry.
played PSL. He was the captain for Quetta Gladiators. He didn't
Yeah,
perform there as much.
yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, as I said that I don't think so
so
that
you could go ahead.
Riley Russo will be coming in initially, but yeah, definitely if a team wants to give him a chance, then if they have bought him, so yeah, they definitely want to give him a chance. They would want to give him a chance. But as we talk about Chris Wokes, he gives them a bowling option and a batting option. So both go hand in hand for him. But as I said, and along with Sam Curran in the 11, if they would bring him in the 11. So as you talk about Kagiso Rabada, he's definitely a brilliant bowler. He has shown with he has shown that with Delhi Capitals as well, and for South Africa as well, and in different leagues as well. So Kagiso Rabada is definitely no doubt in bringing him and making him as a crucial bowler for them.
See again, when it comes to Punjab Kings batting and the foreign batters, I think Bairstow and Livingston, the two Englishmen, they both will be the key here. They both will probably start in the 11 as well, alongside Sam Curran. I feel Sam Curran as a batter can also be quite effective if he goes good. So I feel when it comes to the batter, these three Englishmen would be very crucial for Punjab. And Bairstow and Livingston both will play in the middle order, I feel. They both coming good is necessary. Bairstow has not been in a good form recently, but that was a different format. It was Test cricket, but now shifting gears and playing T20. If he goes about his business in a good manner, we all know how destructive Bairstow can be, and same goes with Livingston as well. And of course, when it comes to the bowlers, they have some options in the form of Nathan Ellis, Kagiso Rabada, and even all-rounders Matthew Short and Sikandar Raza as well. So I think they have a very good overseas score. Uh, but when it comes to the bowler, I feel Kagiso Rabada will surely feature in that 11 because he has been a key player for them. And I think he will continue playing. And Matthew Short can be a pretty good option, but the only thing is you can play only four foreigners. So I don't see him featuring in that 11. So I guess yes, mainly the batting would revolve around Best and Livingston, and the bowling, mainly Rabada would be crucial there.
Matthew Short can definitely be a
Someone like Bairstow.
backup for Liam Livingston because they both are like for like replacement as Matthew Short can bowl as well.
Yeah, so does Livingston, but again, you are not guaranteed how many overs these all rounders can bowl. But then someone like Bairstow, as you guys touched upon, he gives you the flexibility of a floater who can open the batting, who can bat in the middle order as well. So that's a good option for Punjab to have. But having said that, do you see Sam Curran batting up the order? As we can see in the last IPL, he batted at number 4 in one match and scored a half century. And he can actually bat at number 4. So do you see him going up the order, or it depends upon the match situation where the match stands and how crucial is that match for Punjab Kings?
Uh, if Sam Curran has to come up the order, then definitely, as you said, that it depends upon the match situation. But now they have got Johnny Bairstow, they have got Athar Taide, and they have got Jitesh Sharma in that spot. So they have been performing for Punjab and they have been performing for their national sides as well. So if match doesn't ask for that, then I don't think so that Sam Curran would be coming up the order. But yeah, if the situation comes up like that, then Sam Curran definitely can bat up the order. As you said that he scored a half century also.
See, I feel Sam Curran can be a good option as a left-hander because if you see after Dhawan, there are not a lot of left-handers in this side. So, although I agree with Raghav that match situation would mostly depend on Sam Curran batting up, but he can also be used tactically in few of the games as a left-hander in case the opposition has, left arm or leg spinners, and even according to
A
the
left arm
boundary,
spinner.
yeah, and also according to how big the boundary is and all of those factors, I think he can be utilized up the order only because he's a left-hander and you don't have a lot of left-handers in this side. So I mean, tactically, yes, I feel he can be used at a 4 or a 5, and even if the match situation demands, he can be used then as well.
Yeah, so Punjab Kings support staff has good liking towards English players, as we see. There's Chris Hopes, Bairstow, Liam Livingston, Sam Curran. So there are quite a few English players in there, but one player that we haven't talked about enough, and sometimes he goes under the radar, is Sikandar Raza. He goes through the IPL and doesn't find a place. If you remember, in the last IPL, he actually scored the winning runs against CSK, and he comes good in clutch situations. So, what do you think? What are the chances of Sikandar Raza being in that playing 11?
Definitely, I think he will be in the playing 11 because when it comes to spinner, if I'm not wrong, they have uh left arm off spinner Harpreet Barar, a finger spinner. If it comes to a finger spinner, so Sikandar Raza would definitely make a spot for himself in playing 11 as a finger spinner. As you said that he played some clutch innings and he have been performing in different leagues, ILT20 and different leagues. So we know that how crucial he is when the team is that when the upper order or the middle order have collapsed. So definitely he can be the one to make his spot in the 11, both as a batter as well as bowler, and he can give the team 4 overs as well. Can bowl all the four overs of a bowler. So definitely he'll be a part of the playing 11, and his batting prowess is also very spectacular. So there's no chance that they would want to miss him to come in a playing 11.
I don't actually think he will be in the 11. Although he's a class player. I mean, he's again one of those who is very underrated in the international cricket because he gives you, he's superb in the field and with the ball and the bat. But again, uh, whom will he play for? Because you have a Johnny Best and Livingston, both are certainties. And then again, Sam Curran and Kagiso Rabada. And so you already have your four foreigners over. So, I mean, I don't see him finding a spot initially. But again, he's a very good, very solid player. He can obviously come in as a replacement of any of these potential starters in case they get injured or those sort of things. But I don't see him starting.
As Devan said that you already have Livingston in the squad, and we have seen him batting at number 4 or 5, Sikandar Raza, and Livingston also bat at these numbers. So he can be a like for like replacement if he comes to, because he has the power of hitting and taking the match as long as further as well.
Interesting. So Raghav says that you should replace Liam Livingston, whereas Devansh is of the opinion that Sikandar Raza might not find a place initially in the playing 11. So just a quick question. Do you drop Kagiso Rabada because of his form? He's not been in the best of forms, neither in the SA20, neither in the domestic competition. Would you drop Kagiso Rabada given that you have an Indian backup in the form of Harshal Patel and there's Arshdeep Singh as the incumbent? So, do you think you can make a place for Sikandar Raza by dropping Kagiso Rabada?
Uh,
Again,
if-
there are many factors in this, but initially, do you think is this a possibility, or will the Punjab Kings management think on these lines?
Initially,
See,
they will not, because they know, because if they have a bowler like Kagiso Rabada, so we have seen his performance. Yeah, recently he has not been doing well, but we have seen his performances in IPL. How economical he is, and how he take wickets at a crucial point. Whenever the team needs, he comes in and he gave them a wicket. He always gives a wicket to the team. So I don't think so that initially they would want to, or they would be think of replacing him. But yeah, as you said that he's currently low on his performances. So by the tournament will go on, uh, if they don't have any other option left, then they have to replace him.
See again, I mean, Kagiso Rabada is a very, very experienced player, and he's a big name in the world cricket. I feel you would rather want a Kagiso Rabada in your side than a Nathan Ellis, is what I feel. I surely feel he'll start in the 11. Although, as you mentioned, he's not uh, is not doing pretty well. But again, as we all say, form is temporary. But the kind of player Kagiso Rabada is, I feel he's surely gonna start. And if again he has a lot of failures, then they might be forced to, bring in a Nathan Ellis as his potential replacement. But I surely feel he will feature in that first game for sure.
Good point. Yeah, we can see there are fair amount of all-rounders in the squad. There's Sam Curran, Livingston, Rishi Dhawan, Shashank Singh, Sikandar Raza, Shivam Singh, Chris Woods. There are quite a few all-rounders in this list, but then does it make a difference as in your batting lineup starts and the middle order, lower middle order is all of the all-rounders and there are no no complete batters there. So do you think a person like Shah Rukh Khan, if given a chance, if given more chances, or if would have been retained, would be a good choice rather than having all-rounders there? Or is Ritesh Sharma enough for that particular role?
See, that is what I actually said in the beginning. They do not have enough batters. They should have looked for some more batters in the auction because, as you rightly mentioned, if you look at their batting order, you would have proper batters only till Jitesh Sharma, who's which you can have a long tail as well. Although you have mentioned Harshal Patel, Sam Curran, and all of those players, but they are mainly bowling all-rounders rather than batting all-rounders. So you can have a long tail in that case. And I feel they should have gone for some batters. Although they have a lot of experience, and as Raghav earlier mentioned, Prab Simran and Atharv Taide has also come good for them. But still, they will only bat till 5 or 6, post which, if early wickets fall, then this team might be in trouble because I don't see a lot of batters, especially at 7 or at 8. If Harshal Patel is coming in at 7, then you are surely lacking batters, is what I feel. So I feel they should have gone for batters, and as you rightly mentioned, Shah Rukh Khan was a very solid option there. They should have, stuck with him at least for this season, given in some more games. But again, we'll have to see how they go about with this particular team.
So as Devansh mentioned that they might have a long tail, but yeah, if you think of their characteristics, yeah, definitely they are bowling all rounders. Sam Curran is a bowling all rounder. Chris Brooks also is a bowling all rounder, but if you are bringing both of them in their team and as well as Harshal Patel, so yeah, definitely you can say there's a long tail, but we have seen Sam Curran, Sikandar Raza, they can bat. They can definitely bat and they can turn the match otherwise and in the favor of their teams. So definitely they have a long tail, but yeah, if your batting order is collapsing, if a pitch is like that, then we have seen Sikandar Raza, we have seen Sam Curran, as you said, that he comes up the order whenever the team requires, or and he can bat brilliantly down the order as well, where he's placed usually. So they have a long tail, but they also have a bowling all rounders who can definitely bat in a very decent and a very crucial way.
Yes. Having said that, apart from Shikhar Dhawan, they are totally depending on their overseas score to take them out of any collapses that you guys mentioned, if at all occur, if at all those collapses occur. But they will wish that their batting order comes good in every situation that they face in the match. Now we'll come to the bowlers. So as far as the fast bowling is concerned, they've given him a fair amount of options. There's Arshdeep Singh, who will be definite starters. There's Harshal Patel, the new recruit, given that he's being paid such a hefty amount, so he'll start. So there are two fast bowlers that are set into that bowling 11 as far as Punjab Kings is concerned. Then after there's Kagiso Rabada, and as you guys mentioned that he should be starting. So there are the three quota of fast bowlers are complete there. Now it comes to the spinners, wherein Rahul Chahar makes the 11 as a leg spinner, as the only leg spinner, I guess, in the squad.
Yeah.
And there's Harpreet Barar. So he's also an all rounder. He could give you an option of left arm spin. But apart from all these bowlers that I just mentioned, do you think anyone else can make the cut into that playing 11 as far as the Punjab Kings bowling is concerned?
So as you said that, let's talk about the spinners, and they have the only leg spinner Rahul Chahar and the left arm spinner Harpreet Barar. So for Punjab, they both were not giving them the wickets Punjab would have wanted at that time, but as they were suffering from one end, if you consider they were just pacers who were taking wickets for them, as comparatively to the spinners. So if I'm not wrong, then Rahul Chahar played some 11 innings and he took just 8 wickets. So being a leg spinner, you expect from him to take more wickets. That too, but on the other hand, other hand, he stopped some runs as he was economical, as he gave at an average of 7.75 runs throughout the 11 innings. On the same hand, Harpreet Barar, the only left arm off spinner, he also played 11 innings and he took just 9 wickets. Uh, as I earlier mentioned, that you want them to take more wickets, but on the other hand, he too was economical. So, if for a matter, Punjab is looking for the more economical overs from spinners, then they both are perfect, I would say, because they both were economical, not conceding runs more than the average of 8. But on the same time, if they are expecting their spinners to take wickets, then definitely they are not in the right spot, and they have some crucial concerns regarding the spinning department.
See, when it comes to the bowling lineup, I feel they would go in with a solitary spinner
Do
in
not
the form
reveal
of
whole of
Rahul
your bowling
Chahar.
lineup. Please, I beg you.
Yes, I'm just giving an overview. I actually feel they'll probably go in with a Rahul Chahar as their solitary option. And the names you mentioned, I think they will only make the cut. The likes of Harshal Patel and Rabada and all of those players, as you mentioned, I feel they will be the potential starters in their 11. And again, they have a good option in Harpreet Barar, as Raghav mentioned, they although he hasn't produced a lot of wickets, uh, but he can be good in conditions which offers some spin. So again, he's another good option that they have. So yes, that's all about the bowling lineup, I feel.
Yeah, so there are limited amount of options as far as established spinners are concerned. But now that they have given a few options to themselves as far as spinning department is concerned in the form of domestic players. So there's a Prince Chaudhary who has a very less sample space in domestic cricket, but he is a leg spinner. There's Tanay Thiagarajan. He's again a left arm orthodox spinner. So you could see them in various phases of the IPL depending upon where they play. Now coming to a very valid point and a very important point, as I think one of you mentioned that they are not going to play in Mohali this season as their home matches. They are going to play in a new stadium in Chandigarh itself, but in a new stadium in Mullapur. So as far as Mohali is concerned, Mohali has not done enough for their fortunes for them to able to lift the trophy. So can this time around Mullapur be that fortune making thing for them to go all the way, given that there are some matches that have been played in Mullapur, some domestic matches, Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy matches, wherein firstly, as we always see on the pitches, that first there are higher scores, and then as the tournament progresses, the scores also get lower. So, what do you think about Punjab playing their home matches in a new stadium, and what can they expect? Because no one has ever played there. And secondly, the domestic players that have played there can actually give an insight as to how a pitch will play on this particular ground. So, what do you guys think about this?
So
See
first of all,
again,
taking up an option that you said that domestic players, whether they can perform after playing at Mullapur. So we have previously mentioned in our videos that playing a domestic season and playing an IPL, there's a huge difference in pressure. Because if a domestic player is coming into the IPL playing his debut match, he's already in a pressure of playing his debut match, and as well as when you see the crowd, when you see the environment, it's a very pressurized environment, I would say. So being played there in a domestic season and then playing in the IPL. So yeah, pressure could be definitely a certain factor for domestic players, but yeah, if they are used to that pressure, then definitely they can perform brilliant or decently well for Punjab. But yeah, if we'll talk about the pitch as a new ground, they'll be playing in their home matches. So if the pitch is, I would say, considerably very different from the pitch they used to play before, then definitely Punjab has a advantage for them because they have been practicing there in their pre-season camp. They know how the pitch works. They have seen the pitch. They know the conditions as well. So as I mentioned that if the pitch is considerably very different, then Punjab definitely has an advantage over the other teams. But yeah, if it's not much different than Mohali, the previous one, so I don't think so that they'll be getting that advantage of being the pitch considerably very different because many teams have played in Mohali. I would say all the teams have played in Mohali previously on the previous home ground. So if the pitch is alike to that pitch, then I don't think so that there would be any difficulty for the other teams.
See again, as Chitransh previously said, not a lot of players have played at that particular ground, so you actually don't know what to expect. Although it's the same city, but again, conditions can differ and it can differ to a huge extent. So you never know until the first game has been played there. You don't know what conditions would be there. Domestic players, yes, they might give in some inputs to the team management, but again, until you play there, you don't have a lot of idea. But when you said change in fortunes, who knows? They have added several new things, their jersey, even the stadium. So I feel, their fortune can change. At least they would hope that their fortunes may change with this change. And to add on, their jersey actually looks pretty good. They have just revealed their jersey yesterday, and it actually looked a good change, I feel.
Fair enough. Not sure about the jersey, but they'll surely hope that the pitches in Mullapur suit their batting lineup because of the batting heavy team that they have, so that they could get a head start and then get going. So there comes the most interesting part of this discussion. What's your playing 11? So we'll start with you, Devansh.
So yes, I think Dhawan will open alongside Prab Simran. Uh, they both have been doing this role from some time now, so I think they'll stick with it. Dhawan will open with Prab Simran. I feel Atharva Taide might come in at 3. I'll potentially play Johnny Bairstow at 4, who will be followed by Livingston at 5. Jitesh Sharma would be there at the 6th as my wicket-keeping option. He would be followed by the two all-rounders, Harshal Patel and Sam Curran. And then I'll play two more pacers, which would be Kagiso Rabada and Arshdeep Singh. And I would only play a solitary spinner in the form of Rahul Chahar. Considering that Livingston can bowl pretty solid, he's a decent bowler as well. So if you need an extra spinning option, Livingston can be there. And according to conditions, like if you're playing in Chennai or in conditions which offer spin, you can bring in Barar as well.
Agreed.
So,
Brar.
but yeah. So as of now, I feel this is gonna be my starting 11 for that first game.
Agav, let's put an end to your patience, and now you can
Yeah.
proceed with your playing 11.
So defining the playing 11, it's to the most extent it's same as what Devan said. I will go with their openers Prab Simran and Shikhar Dhawan as the captain. Then I would bring in Athar Taide at number 3, followed by Johnny Bairstow. Then there's a change that I am bringing Jitesh Sharma up the order, and Livingston is coming after him, because when there's a need, Jitesh Sharma can take the innings slowly, where Livingston can just come in and he can hit whenever it's required. And although I was backing Sikandar Raza to be in the team, but I am going with Livingston in the first phase or in the initial matches. So either it could be Livingston or Sikandar Raza as the team would like to go with. And then after Livingston, it's Sam Curran. Then it's Harshal Patel. So with Sam Curran, and then it's Kagishwar Abada. So my all the four overseas options are filled. Then I would also go with solitary spinner, considering that Livingston will have to bowl for me. Then it's Rahul Chahar as the solitary spinner, and then as the 11th player, it's Arshdeep Singh.
See, the batting order will obviously be flexible, I feel. There might be times that Jitesh can come into bat at 4 as well. Or, as we previously discussed, Sam Curran can bat up the order as well. If less overs are required and you have a lot of wickets, then Livingston might go in. So I feel the batting order will depend. Uh, uh,
Yeah, according to the
the 11
situation
is
what
only,
match asks for.
yes, the 11 is only is what I feel they might start with.
I think we should be doing a potential 12 rather than 11, given that there is an impact there to be used there. So,
Yeah.
as far as one thing is concerned, there are quite a few all rounders in that squad. So, we can say that any of these all rounders can make as a potential impact player given the match situation. There's Rishi Dhawan, there's Chris Fuchs, there's Sikandar Raza. Though you would not replace overseas
Foreign
player.
player.
You
Yeah.
cannot bring an overseas player, so that's the issue. But then you have other all round options as well for that particular slot. Now the most important questions, perhaps more important than the playing 11. Will Punjab qualify? And I'll go one step further. Will Punjab go all the way this season for the first time? Will they end their drought?
The kind of attitude they
See,
possess, the kind of playing 11 they have, the kind of squad they have, yeah, or the kind of playing 11 they would go for. So they always hope for going above the sixth position, but they eventually end up being at the same place. So I don't think so. Punjab will qualify.
That's harsh.
Yeah, I don't think so. Punjab will qualify because I don't think so that there is any potential chances for them to qualify. Even only if the other competitive teams compared to them, if they'll somehow lose their fortune, then only there's a chance. But I don't think so that they'll be qualifying with the squad. To be honest,
see, honestly, I feel
Totally honest.
they see, I'll actually be the same. I actually feel, they're always a very good side on paper, but they
no,
always
definitely,
somehow
definitely.
fail to play that brand of cricket, I feel. Uh, and again, the Indian batters, I don't see a lot of depth in the Indian batters particularly, which could be a huge concern because although perhaps Simran Atharvatide has performed for you, but then you cannot be solely dependent on these two Indian batters. So I feel that's again a concern, and I actually don't see them qualifying. To be really honest, I feel they would again, start well, but again mess up things for themselves.
Yeah, Punjab is one of those teams who are very good on paper, but they somehow the real story tells otherwise. So we'd hope, or for that matter, Punjab fans would hope that they would qualify and then go all the way for the first time in their history. That's it from
I
our
mean, I
side.
mean,
I hope you.
I would just want to add a point. I mean, we just troll RCB, but I think Punjab is more of the same. I mean, they always look pretty solid, but again, they do not qualify, or even if they reach the finals, they lose there. So, I mean, it's more of the same thing. What RCB is, I think Punjab is pretty same.
Punjab
So I feel
hasn't reached
again,
the final since
Perhaps
2014. Punjab is far away than RCB, I would say.
that RCB fan comes across as
Yeah,
far
we
as
would
Raghav
never
is
we would
concerned,
never
but perhaps
we would never back up on our team.
you would never back up. Yeah. That's so understood from the last 16 years. But the only thing I would like to add here is that yes, perhaps RCB is much in the public eye as far as IPL is concerned, as far as the stars that they have on their side, and Punjab, despite continuously underperforming, are not in the public eye, and that's why I feel they are not exposed to that much of scrutiny as compared to what RCB is. So we'll see. As far as the Punjab fans are concerned, we would like that Punjab performs to the best of their abilities and justify their justify the players in the squad. So that's all from our side. I think Raghav could take over from here.
Yeah, definitely. As I said, that Punjab desperately wants to qualify. They wants to come up at the fifth position, I would say, rather than qualifying. They firstly want to come up at the fifth position, and they should end the season at the fifth. So that will depend upon their 11 and their performances. So let's just discuss. Yeah, if you're saying something.
This yeah, this might not be a discussion, but a trolling session of Punjab Kings, as far as
no, I
us
I
are
feel
concerned.
it's a big day for Raghav as well. RCB finally has a chance to win a title. Although it's in the WPL, but they still have a chance to win the title.
Yeah,
So
just for viewers
I feel Raghav is
disclaimer.
very happy.
Yeah, just for viewers disclaimer, it's just we are recording the video on the day when WPL is happening. The WPL's final is happening between RCB and Delhi. So we are as a RCB fan, I definitely want them to win at least in the women's.
I don't actually know how long will Raghav's happiness go for, but
You'll get
I
to know
just hope that
you'll eventually get to know that in the next video. So you don't have to worry about that. I'll come up with a smiling face. I am hoping. So just let's end the video. It was a really good discussion on Punjab Kings, and no hate for the team, no disrespect to the team, but we definitely want them to come up and finish the season above the sixth position, or we would wish them best of luck to qualify, or whatever they would like to be at what position. So yeah, thanks to Chitranj for coming on board for once again. And yeah, myself Raghav
My
and
pleasure.
along with Devansh, we'll sign off. So I would just request our viewers to see the full to watch the full video and get insights about the Punjab team. And that's it from our side. Please do share this video, like this video, subscribe our page, and do follow us on our Instagram page as well. So thank you, and thank you for watching.